before we start, I just want to make a short announcement.
Yeah.
I am very sad to say, but I had to get rid of one of the songs in our BRB playlist.
Oof.
Yeah, it saddens me, but I had to get rid of Michael Jackson's "Smooth Criminal" from the Sega Genesis.
Let me guess, taken down by copyright?
No, it's still up. I don't know. I don't think it fit most of the songs. It's just kind of like
Oh.
yeah, it's just kind of like a 16-bit Genesis sound font version of
Right,
Smooth
right.
Criminal.
Yeah, I get your point.
It's kind of like if you throw in a for example, like a pop song randomly into like the playlist. Like, all right, it sounds like my custom Pip-Boy playlist in Fallout 4 in a way. It would sound like
Okay.
that. And that's something that only I find appealing, where I can listen to both game music and real music in like the same sort of sense, but you know, what can you do? So we're back with more Hat in Time.
Woohoo!
Oh, this game really does make me very happy to play. It's such an
Such a
enjoyable.
beautiful game.
It's a beautiful game. It's an enjoyable experience. I just love this title screen. Like it's so joyful though. I'm like, but to say, where does a train show up for the game? I'm like, oh wait, the Owl Express.
Yeah.
And there's the
First, we
seals.
have some- Yeah.
But first, oh shit, I almost dropped my controller there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just cooking cat on the Mafia. By the way, you won't believe how the game just started there. I just literally tapped the controller down on the table and it worked. So, before we continue, I just want to go over into Discord for a sec so I can give Zig the viewing experience
Yes,
in
yes.
real time.
In real time 3D!
Also, last time, yeah, we made our picture, and we got
Alright.
a new bonus color. So
And we also went into our subconscious thoughts and
Oh, yeah.
dreams and nightmares.
did we? I don't
Yes,
remember.
we did.
Well, Subcon Forest,
Yeah.
Mario 2. Technically, you know what? Maybe we will have a Mario 2 stream. I could play it. I can play Mario Advance on Game Boy with the
Alright.
Game Boy Advance mod thing. Apparently, you can't share like ROM websites in the Twitch text chat. You'll get banned.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's weird. Whoa, game startup lag. Yeah, I don't understand this game sometimes. Like, you get weird startup lag. Don't know why. See, this ain't a bad game. It's just got like problems. But I'll you know, I don't want to focus too much of the problems like here. This is not like the it's not the real stream to talk about that sort of thing. If I was talking about like a top 10 video, if I was doing like a top 10 video on like my favorite sort of like indie games, I would talk about the problems there. But now it's not the time.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be happening, not in the near future, but in the far off future. Anyway, now I'm trying to decide what do I want to do. Do we finish Subcon and then we go to the Penguin Express and the movie stuff like that, or do we do Penguin Express first and then Subcon?
Oh, do you mean Owl Express?
Yeah.
Let's do Owl Express.
Alright. It also kind of saddens me, I just realized there's only 4 chapters in this game.
Yeah, but I think that's good enough content for us to, you know, hold the viewers over and shit, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no doubt. You get a good amount of content. Alright, we gotta do this. Murder on the Owl Express.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling this mission tonight, but I'll... I just, like, the reason why I remembered... I gotta work myself back into the mood of it, so we'll I'm gonna quit the game. I want to go back to the hub. Plus, I actually do feel like it'd be better if we got our soul back from the Snatcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just remember we have a soul-bound contract that we need to comply with, or else we're gonna be soulless forever.
Yeah.
Plus, one of the reasons why I said that's kind of sad that the game only has like 4 chapters is because like it was a decent amount of content. You kind of realize it's like, oh, it could potentially be done before you know it. And I'm not too, and as I said last time, I'm not too much of a fan of the final chapter.
Right.
It's not that it's bad. Everything else is way better than it.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright. Get Subcon well. And now we got Queen Vanessa's Manor. But we can actually continue to explore the world and stuff like that, other than like get to the area where we need to. So there's a lot to do in Subcon. It's a big map.
Yeah.
It's bigger than Mafia Town, but it's like condensed down a bit more. Into like Mafia Town, there's a lot more stuff to do in terms of like where you can go, like you go up, down, all around, and everything like that, right? This is more along the lines of, you know, you're kind of like trapped here. And I do have to say that I guess it's like another reason why I always feel like obligated to finish this first, because like you have to go here in order to get the grappling hook.
Right.
Plus the fact that the Snatcher takes your soul. Like I know it doesn't affect gameplay, but it's like in a word, it feels, you know, it feels like it's a stake that you need to like cross or whatever. So that's why I always feel like I gotta obligated to finish this, which is why I feel like this would have been a better chapter 2 than Battle of the Birds.
Alright.
Anyway, besides the point, we got a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Grappling hook is really good, and I love it. I never want to like. Oh yeah, we got the water flowing too. We're going full circle. It's like Dust in Elysian Tale. We got the water running. We got the water running. Oh, that part of the game is so fucking sad though. Oh god. I do. Oh shit. Oh no, we got caught again.
Oh wait, it's you. I was kind of expecting a new victim to step in my traps. I've already taken your soul and everything. Have you even completed your contractual obligations yet? Don't take it personal, kid, but stay clear of my traps. There's only so many times my voice can handle yelling like that. You're taking the experience away from other people. But since you did step in my trap, I might as well extend our business endeavors. Fool! Ooh, you stepped into my forest, and now you must pay the price. Pick your poison. Which burden do you want to carry for the rest of your life?
Oh boy, we got another choice between two. Toilet of Doom. Just like me at work. This ain't my job. No, thank you. I'll deliver the mail.
That sounds like fun. You were doing that last night.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't I?
Yes.
Not a bad choice. This one should be a breeze. You're leaving all the difficult contracts for the newbie. which is really rude when you think about it. Whatever, I'm off. Smell you later.
Bye, Youngtown. We'll see him again. Anyway, talk about like delivering mail. That's another thing. That's like a very random mission for this area. Like that's what I mean. Like the cut content is very awkward. Like it makes this. All right. I think this is the stream where I best talk about the cut content of this place because, you know, we're in here now. That's gonna be like, I guess, the main focus of the stream for a while.
Go right ahead. The floor is yours.
So originally there was going to be another character along with the Snatcher and the titular Queen Vanessa of this mission, and he was called the Moon Jumper, right?
Yeah.
And he also had a stake in the claim of Subcon. Oh no, we got. Told you we run into Youngtown again.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, it's you. I was kind of expecting a new victim to step in my traps. I've already taken your soul and everything. Have you even completed your contractual obligations yet? Don't take it personal, kid, but stay clear of my traps. There's only so many times my voice can handle yelling like that. You're taking the experience away from other people. But since you did step in my trap, I might as well extend our business endeavors. Fool! Ooh, you stepped into my forest, and now you must pay the price. Pick your poison. Which burden do you want to carry for the rest of your life?
Alright, I guess we gotta clean out a dirty fucking toilet.
Not a bad choice. This one should be a breeze. You're leaving all the difficult contracts for the newbies, though, which is really rude when you think about it. Whatever, I'm off. Smell you later.
I still love the Snatcher though. Bye, Youngtown. Anyway, so the Moon Jumper also had a sort of stake in the claim, and we're gonna learn a bit about the characters in this mission. Very teeny tiny bit of information, because we still actually got a lot to do in all the areas. So I'll focus on time rifts once we like complete a certain factor. But so the Moon Jumper, as I said, he had some ties, and then he wanted to control the area like Queen Vanessa and the Snatcher. Unfortunately, the Snatcher gains most of prominence in this chapter, and Queen Vanessa is kind of shifted off to the side for one mission and a time rift which tells backstories, which I'll get into later. And the Moon Jumper was cut entirely, which is very sad because he actually looks very interesting. I'd argue he's the most interesting of the bunch, because he's actually got color and some particle effects related to him. It may have had a bit more of something to do with a bit of the overall original story, at least near the end. But that's also conjecture, so we don't know exactly. All we know is that there's something, there may or may not be something related to him in a cut content piece, other than him being cut completely too. So, Moon Jumper lived between dimensions or something like that, or he lived in the moon, or between the moon and the setting sun or something like that, if I remember correctly. So his existence is kind of like, oh yeah, like I'm imprisoned between these areas and I need you to be my lackey and help me out. And he would like steal the souls of like the subcon folk and everything like that. So he, like I said, bit more interesting. Like, he would appear periodically, steal the souls, then go back into the moon, or whatever. And he would pop up like the Snatcher did. Also, we don't need this anymore. We got the Dweller hat now. Dweller mask, I should say. And by the way, the pre-release shit was what got me really interested in Hat in Time in the first place. So I kind of got to I kind of got into like the whole Moon Jumper plot before they changed it entirely. So I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. But you know, Subcon is definitely a lot more downplayed than it was. But I read, like, all right, and here's where I have to take some umbrage, right?
Yeah.
And I really hate to do this, but I don't like it when game devs have like a giant idea, but then they have to take away the idea. They have to take away from it in order to get the product out, right? It happened with like Broken Age, with like Tim Schafer with Broken Age. It happens with like stuff like, I think it also happened with like Mighty Number 9, believe it or not. But like, it kind of sucks when that happens. Because think about it like this, right? You know Hollow Knight?
Yeah, I know about Hollow Knight.
You know how they did their game? You know how they did their game design system?
How they do it?
Originally, the game was only going to have 3 areas, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they sold it on. And they made so much money that they decided, oh hey, we got more money in the budget to make more areas, which is what they did.
Yeah.
So that's how the game sort of continued. And I think that it's like a way better prospect than coming up with like a giant concept.
Oh yeah, no. You really have to keep it. You really do have to keep it simple and shit.
Oh yeah,
I think what happened, like in the case of like Mighty Number 9 and Broken Age, is like, actually, it's more a little bit more so Broken Age in this case and shit, you know.
Yeah.
I think Schafer he did have like something simple, but he saw how much, you know, the fucking crowdfunding, whatchamacallit, like how much, you know, money you got for that fucking thing alone. So, you know, it's like, you know, that the design kept getting bigger and bigger to the point where it's just like, you know, there's a point, you know, because there is a point where it's just like it starts to get, where the vision starts to become too, you know,
big,
pretty much, you know, and grandiose, where it's just like, you sold yourself on this thing, and you either have to, you know,
you gotta deliver with like some form of
because you just can't walk back from it at that point, you know what I mean?
which is what fucking Igarashi did with Bloodstain.
Right.
And he, like, the thing is too, like, Igarashi, he's got like a shit ton of experience, right? Like stuff like Broken Age, I know that Schafer has like a lot of experience with.
Well, yeah, the man worked on fucking most of the fucking LucasArts games back in the day and shit.
Yeah.
And
he's got a lot of experience with that type of game versus something like, I'd say, Psychonauts, where that was a 3D platformer that came out long way after whatchamacallit.
The fucking craze and shit.
I wouldn't say after the craze, but it
Why, hello there. You look new around here.
That was creepy. But yeah, you were saying.
Like, he doesn't, like, that was like his first foray into that, if I remember correctly, right? Like, I don't know if he made any other,
I guess. Listen, there's only a few games in his, like, line of work that I know of. And that is Psychonauts, Grim Fandango, Full Throttle, and Brutal Legend.
And most of his game. Oh yeah, right. He did a beat 'em up too. Most of his game. Oh, and he also did Trenchies, if you remember that one.
Never heard of it.
It was the game where you get like robotic legs,
Right.
and you fight like TV monsters and stuff like that, which only had like six or 9 levels. Really fun though. I like making mechs in that. They did a great job with that though. But like Double Fine. I got nothing against Schaefer.
I know you don't.
But like he had a lot of experience with something like Broken Age, a game like that. And I don't know, like, all right, like I am right. I don't get caught up in disappointment a lot, right? I'm never around. I'm like usually never around for when a crowdfunding thing or something like that happens and it turns bad.
Yeah.
The only time I was ever with that sort of thing was Mighty Number 9. Granted, I didn't pay for it, but I was saying that was going to be vaporware, like, years before.
It was going to be the next Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, basically. It was going to be vaporware, like, years before, like, you know, it ever came out. And it proved me wrong, it came out, but the thing is, it came out, it was a pile of shit.
Right.
But, what I'm talking about, though, is, like, I was playing, like, I'm never around for, like, backlash things, so, something, oh, fuck, statues, oh, oh, God, okay, okay,
Holy fucking hell.
oh my God, I forgot about those statues, worst enemies in the goddamn game, okay, as I was saying about, game design, the creature, what was I saying about, who was I talking about? The statue took my mind completely off of it.
You were talking about Broken Age.
Oh yeah.
And how you're not really caught up in disappointment except for Mighty Number 9.
Yeah, I'm not really caught up in, like, gaming disappointments, like, when it comes to stuff like that, because I was never around when Peter Molyneux hyped up Fable. I was never around, like, here's an example. I loved Fable games, and I was never around when, like, Peter Molyneux hyped up that game. Like, you know, I didn't have any sort of presence. I was just a kid playing video games at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I only knew...
You're not really... It's the same thing with me, you know, where it's just like you're not really caught up in all the fucking controversy and shit.
Yeah.
You're just more preoccupied with, you know, playing video games and shit like that.
Yeah. So I'd say, right, that Fable 2 is one of my favorite games. And Fable 1. Fable 3 I was actually around for the controversy of, and as much as I find parts of the game disappointing, I still kind of like playing it. It's just got that playability to it. It's weird. But as I like sort of play, I'm never caught up in controversy really, so I'm affected by it. Like, people were pissed off at like Star Fox Adventures. I didn't care. I was a fucking kid. I played the game, and you know what? I still enjoy it to this day. Can I critically look at it? Yeah. And I still think it plays fine, and I honestly do think it fits in with the Star Fox universe. Look, Star Fox is a fucking, like, you know, game where you play as anthropomorphic animals flying spaceships. A dinosaur planet ain't too far-fetched, even considering that in the original Star Fox, there was a planet called Dinosaur Planet.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know about that. And I own Star Fox. It's somewhere in my room around here. It's in one of my shoe boxes.
Yeah, it's like, I think it was like Fortuna or something like that. It was like called Dinosaur Planet or something. And lo and behold, it got cut from Star Fox 64, which is like, you know, the technically canonical first Star Fox game. But like there you go, you know, like even that sort of thing has its like sort of ways in where it comes from. So I don't find it too far-fetched that, you know, there could be Planet of Dinosaurs in that game, so I'm not caught up in the controversy. And remember, I never played, I like, here's the thing, and I'm a staunch believer of, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again for a game, it's gonna get, like, tiresome, it's gonna get boring, it's gonna get dull. So, once again, I never pine for, like, and I never pined for like a sequel always being up to like, you know, the same sort of thing. So,
Again.
oh fucking damn it, the statue's back.
Again, why do you think? I told you about that. I told you about that series idea that I had, where it's like it's not really going to be like a direct sequel of like Swords, but instead like it's going to be focused around like this a set of characters. But you know the what you call it, the games are going to be like genre-wise different and shit. You know, where it's
Yeah.
like you have like a beat 'em up game that's centered around this sort of character. You have like an RPG that's centered around this character and his group of friends and all that sort of like nonsense and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's like, you know, I understand like it gets fucking boring playing the same fucking game over and over. You know?
yeah, like, look, even sometimes I get fatigued playing Zelda. Like, they're great, you know, they're great games, they're very well polished, but, like, for God's sakes, you know, I can't marathon 2 Zelda games in a row.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I can only collect the power beam, I can only collect the charge beam and shit like that in a Metroid game, like, once in a while, because every Metroid game is kind of the same. Unless you're playing Metroid 2, where it's actually quite different, surprisingly. So, at least Samus Returns, I believe you have the charge beam. No, you don't have the charge beam at the start, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you got like,
Yeah, I know.
you skip a collectible because you already start the game with missiles. So, you know, for once you don't have to get that stupid thing. You don't have to get like one of your power-ups anymore. It feels, you know, it feels good when you don't have to do that. You don't, you know, it's not like a pain in the ass. So, like, I can't play. Well, I can play Mario games. Here's the weird thing: Mario games are different enough between each other in terms of mechanics. I could go from playing like Mario Galaxy to Mario Odyssey in the blink of an eye.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Both games control very good. Like, both games control very good. But like, and I don't get tired of playing them, which is, you know, interesting for me. Like, I easily get tired of playing the similar game over and over again. Am I gonna collect every single power moon in Mario Odyssey? Hell to the fucking no. Like, there's a reason why they did that, and that's because it's a joke. I don't think Nintendo expects you to collect every single godforsaken power moon. Like, there's a whole collection that you have to buy in stores, by the way.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, there's a ton of shit like that, but I think that's, like, the whole point. It shows you how useless the power, like, those sort of collectibles are in the long run. It's about enjoying and finishing the game. Or getting the ones that are, like, labeled, you know what I'm saying? Then again, they're all labeled.
All these houses are empty now.
True.
But, you know what I mean? It's like, whatever. Not that I don't like collecting stuff in video games, it's just that, you know, they
Yeah,
understand,
I
like...
think that's where you and I differ, though, because I will fucking admit to this. Whenever I do play a game and shit, there is that part of me that's like, okay, I'm going to try to 100% this the best way I can and everything. Like,
Poor
okay,
dwellers can't stand on things like this.
where it's just like,
It's right through.
I don't know, it's a little bit of a, what you call it, like, sort of thing.
Stand
You know what I mean?
Gives you that little hit of dopamine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, it's like there are games where it's just like, okay, this is getting too long, and I'm probably just gonna, you know, like finish it right there and then. You know what I mean?
It's like the eggs in Spyro, for example, right? Like,
Right.
that's a game, like, I like Spyro 3, I played it since I was a kid, but when I was a kid, I never really knew that you needed to collect the eggs. So, my problem was, like, what's the point of me collecting the eggs? You have to, like, I thought you just had to finish the level in order to, like, you know, win. But
Right.
no, it was a secret collectible, as I like to call it. So when I actually discovered that you need to collect the eggs when we were streaming it, I'm like, oh my god, this is getting very tiresome.
Right. Like, I know many months back, I did a stream of Spiral Dragon. And I managed to pull off a 120% run of that game. I even promised the viewers that I was going to do it. But then again, compared to like Spiral 1 to say like Spirals 2 and 3, Spiral is a very fucking short game. Because, you know.
Meanwhile, Spyro 3's got like 4 overworlds and like 5 or so levels in each of them, plus secret areas that you can't find unless you're like doing something very specific. And then like getting all the gems in levels where you play as a character like Sergeant Bird, where they can be anywhere.
I've got it.
It's like, oh lord.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I get that.
Hey, objects from other dimensions.
So it's like, there you go. But like here's the thing, you know, like, and I don't mind getting 100% collectibles. Like, you know, Jack and Daxter?
Yeah, I know that.
Fucking love that game. And I could get every power cell in that game.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not hard. There's pain in the ass missions, no doubt. But like, you know, there's only 100 of them. Like, they're dispersed evenly between levels for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
The annoying ones you only have to get once. There's never like a oh, you got to do this like thing 3 times and you'll get like another one or something like that. It doesn't pull the rare. It doesn't pull like the rare game. You have to collect some. You have to do like something
I haven't seen a
like
good
5 or so
solid
times to get another
collectibles
Jiggy.
for a long time.
Like those stupid canary races in Banjo-Tooie, as an example. Like, this is what I've also gotten flack from people for this too. I don't like the rare games because here's the thing. They're so fucking generic.
I know. I still remember this when Halloween stream way back in the day before you uploaded your pods onto YouTube and shit. Yeah. Like, I understand your fucking point and shit. This is just like,
Like, your cartoon characters in a cartoon world collecting cartoon objects. It's you know, it's not put and simple. I can see it being enjoyable for someone else. It's just not for me. I don't like it. But I'm not gonna get on someone else's case if they do. I've been I've been attacked by a mutual friend, I feel, for liking Majora's Mask, just because he doesn't like it, you know. So yeah, I've been around the block with that sort of thing, and it sucks. Like, just because you don't like something, right, doesn't mean the game is bad for everyone. And like I said, I may use a lot of general like arguments and stuff like that, but that's because, you know, when I may use a lot of general statements, but that's because I'm like, you know, making a claim. I don't really like, oh, like this fucking, you know, is really like this like is bad or whatever. Like, this game is bad. I say that usually for me, not like in terms of, you know, everybody else. But there are times where I do make a general statement, like with Yick. Like, that's a fucking example of a game that's just bad.
oh yeah,
Like-
no, that was just that. I haven't played the game, but I can still feel like the general. Just,
Yeah, like.
and I heard, I watched a video, and apparently they're doing an update where they're overhauling the battle system and, you know, adding in a new character and shit. And you know what? Good on Ack or anything like like that.
Ack Games.
Act Studios. Which, you know, I don't know the naming conventions with your fucking stuff and shit. But, you know, hey, whatever. More power to you guys and shit.
It'd be
you know?
great if they updated the game while we were still playing it.
Oh, and then we watch, and then we play it, and then it's just like, oh. It either can go one or two ways. But, you know, I'm more of a, you know, let's just see what happens. And, you know, if they overhaul it to, you know, make it at least a little bit better, then great. Good on them. But, you know, just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Like, what you talk about, like, game updates, though. Hypnospace Outlaw is getting actually another update in 2021. It's going to be called the Goodbye Update.
Oh.
Yeah. Because, you know, it's basically near the end. It's actually going to be a bit of a story update, too. So that's making me excited to play that. And I'll sure as hell be playing that when that comes out. So, when that happens. So, yeah. I look. I'm not gonna be like one of those, like, oh, those indie game fad people where, oh man, like this indie game is so good, and then I completely shut up about it later. No, I'm gonna speak the praises because they deserve it, you know? Like, that's my problem. That's my big problem with a lot of these indie games is that, like, I feel as though they come out. What?
They're here today, gone tomorrow games.
Yeah, they come out, and then, you know, after the fanfare, people forget about them.
Right.
Something that honestly bothered me earlier, and this is probably on me though. We have I guess there's someone in one of our servers that like sends out that does their you know, their self-promotion.
Yeah.
And I don't know. They were they were streaming Hades, and the language that they use when talking about it, it's kind of like, wow, that's the kind. I don't know. The game I know it's probably good. It's made by the same people who made Bastion, but like the way they're talking about it is like, this is like kind of shit. Like not like the game, but like, you know, the way they're talking about it, it comes off as like, oh, whatchamacallit? I'm trying to think of the words. Like, oh, it's the indie hit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It comes up condescending. It's weird. It's a true statement, but it's just like, why? Like, why is it an indie hit? It's like, it might be the popular indie game today, but it's gonna be gone tomorrow. I know, like, a game called, like, Bug Snacks took off recently. Somehow. I don't know what drives fucking games to take off. It's weird. I never hear about, like, half the time, I never hear about a game before it just takes off suddenly. And I feel like an idiot. I don't know why, but, Did Hades? I don't even know. I know Hades is good, but then people talk about it, but I don't know how big it took off, though.
I mean, I see a few people, like they upload, like, gameplay footage of it on their channels and shit. You know?
Yeah. But this was like pretty much every indie game, though. Like, I'd say it like this. It's like, it's kind of like, shit, like Witch Hunt, where you could say that game took off, but at the same time, like, where did it really take off? And me playing it is kind of like proving a point of this game is kind of shitty. Like, you know, there's a lot to unpack with those statements. So, I don't know, it just comes off as weird to me that, like, you know, the language used because it does, because like I said, it feels like this is like a here today, gone tomorrow studio. And it sucks. I do think that indie games need a lot more recognition. Because, in all honesty, most of them are way better than fucking, like, AAAs.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
They might not have, like, the hours and hours of air quotes content, but, you know, they're easy. Most of them are, though. easy pick up and put down experiences that, you know, are just fun to play. Like this, for example. Like hell, I'm still like, you know, collecting fucking yarn even though I don't need it anymore, as an example. Like, it feels, like, here's the thing. This game feels so good to move that it's like, you know, it's hard to not stop moving. I want to feel the freedom of movement, you know? I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. No! Fucking ghost hands. Shit. Move. Move. Okay, cool, we made it. But yeah, I want to like feel the freedom of the movement of the game. Because there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I think it is? I think it's
Objects
because
from other dimensions come into focus.
I'm so much in with, like, you know, games and stuff like that now, where, you know, I know, like, language of, like, those weird, like, those, like, you know, AAA studios and everything like that. I guess the reason why I don't like the way they use the term indie hit was because it kind of reminds me of, like, how a AAA studio would describe, like, you know, something.
Like, oh, here's the new smash hit for this insert console here.
Yeah, like, it feels as though, you know, it's time to cash in on this sort of thing, you know? It feels scummy and kind of gross, and what? Let me try to do this from the water tower fountain. But like it just kind of feels scummy and gross, and that's my, you know, my takeaway. It's like,
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess I do get your point where it's
Objects
like, yeah,
from
there
other
are like
dimensions come into focus.
fucking indie feels like, you know, it's like a fucking bunch of balls. Where it's just like, you know, one, where it's just like, you know, it's talked about 1 second and then the next is just like, nobody seems to remember it, you know?
yeah.
But,
It's like you can argue stuff like Undertale or whatever, but it's like, yeah, you can argue Undertale, but the thing is though, who really talks about Undertale like lately, like legitimately, you know? Like, I can only think of maybe like, you know, a few like maybe Reddits or something like that, or maybe even like a DeviantArt for one, but that's besides the point. But you know what I'm saying?
they're always gonna have their fans.
Yeah, there's always going to be fans. But in terms of like the overall like majority of things, I feel as though indie games are forgotten about quickly. And this is what I'm talking about, why I think there needs, like, you know, why I think there needs to be some sort of, I wouldn't say initiative to, like, keep them remembered. But, like, I think that there needs to be something
I've got a
That-
real stinky feeling.
will keep, you know, the sort of games alive in people's minds. And updates work, but, like, this is what I'm talking about. Bigger streamers other than me, I know they just play the indie game and leave it at that. Like, meanwhile, like, oh, like, Hypnospace came out a year ago. Everybody played it. No need to play it anymore. Big content update. Like, that's awesome. And then, you know, because I like Hypnospace, I kept up with a bit of the news, and I find out there's gonna be a second big content update, and I'm like, ooh, cool. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna update some story elements. It's gonna do some other stuff. It's gonna be, you know, a pretty legit update. I'm ready for that. And it's a free content update too, so I don't know why, you know, people don't make a bigger fanfare over it.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird to me. Like, it makes it feel as though others are less genuine when they say, oh, I really like this game.
Right.
I'm not even talking about like reviewers. I'm mainly talking about like streamers and YouTubers that, you know, like LPers and stuff like that, I would say. Like, I would argue, but I don't know. I don't know if you could call people like Markiplier, not that I'm specifically calling out Markiplier, like other YouTubers that are like Markiplier, you know, in that sort of light. Because, like I said, to them it's just, you know, them playing a popular game, making some moolah. So, like, that's what it just feels like. So, nobody pays attention to anything. I was thinking like, oh shit, like, you know, there's gonna be a lot of people playing Hypnospace. It's got an update, and nobody's playing Hypnospace. And I'm just like, that is very sad. Yeah. Not that I'm afraid it's gonna be forgotten, but it's you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hell, it could be much worse. It could be like a lot of like mediocre I don't know, movie sequels maybe?
Like those direct-to-DVD sort of fucking sequels and shit. Where you
Yeah.
Bargains.
Yeah. Which is kind of ironic because those are remembered weirdly enough.
Yeah, some sort of strange afterthought when you think about it, like backing out everything.
Yeah. You wanna forget about it, but you can never forget about it. It's like a horror story. Ooh. I think for the most part there's nothing wrong with that, and there's another one of those headless statues.
Manor is this way.
Right.
There's nothing particularly wrong with like remembering a movie. There's enough like good Disney direct-to-DVD sequels, I'd say.
Yeah.
Not all of them are. Just like how there's a lot of good indie games.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them are good, but a lot of them are.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Also, there's one game that I would love to play, but I do not have the time to play it in one sitting.
Right.
You ever hear of Celeste?
Yeah, I've heard Celeste.
Yeah. Particularly, it's not my type of game. I do like 2D platformers, but all you're kind of doing is climbing up the mountain. I know it's like a personal journey, but it's just in that sort of sense of, in terms of gameplay, to get the fullest effect, you need to play it through it with, like, in one sitting. And I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Like, I need time off from a game, and, like, I easily get annoyed by, like, symbolic messages if they don't, like, you know, sort of fit the structure. And if I have to, like, you know, it's a me thing, but, you know, something that, like, I understand my boundaries, so I don't try to, like, I understand my boundaries. I do go past them a lot, but I don't try to, like, what's the proper term? I don't try to, like, exasperate them to, like, annoy myself a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd say. Whoa. The basement opened on its own.
Oh.
It opened by itself. So this is where I just gotta say, like, this is where it gets creepy, but at the same time, the delivery is just kind of like, wow, that's it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Someone was chained to the wall.
Newbie, boss told me to remind you, you signed that paper about not using your hats while in the manor. Yeah, don't use them. Thanks.
What's that about not using my hats? Well, it's a mask, so I can break the rules. Hey, we got the mask.
Alright.
We got hat yarn. I wish I could use the running hat, but it makes it so much easier. Now we're actually in the mansion. Oh shit, there's a dweller.
Oh, wow.
I think that means she's gonna enter the room any second now. Better be careful.
Behind you.
Better be careful. That's not what we needed that for. That opens that up. There she comes.
Oh my god.
It always gets new players. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Fucking let's go. Oh shit. They got someone. Oh, by the way, a lot of the cut characters, right? They're frozen in the manor. Which, I have to say, you know, at least they found a place to reuse the model, but come on. What are they doing here in the first place? I just have to say that.
Right.
Like, I don't know what to call it. Reusing assets or, like, you know. It's awkward. Mother had a bit of an accident last week, so today I got crowned as queen. Now the prince can't call me his princess. Life isn't fair. Which is why I'm hiding right now.
Yeah.
You gonna show up, Vanessa? my dearest Vanessa. It has been many days since I saw you last, but it feels like months. My time at the academy is hard, but I am progressing quickly. There is so much to study when it comes to law, but the library here is well stocked. Our tutors are the finest in the land, and I am thankful for the help. I have been attending private study with an experienced practitioner of law by the name of Lady. The rest of the letter is ruined and torn. Uh-oh. Hey. An old ruined diary. A lot of pages have been torn out. What's left? Page 13. Would you actually like to read these?
Sure. Why? What have I done wrong? In his letter, he talks about her, a tutor. He says he loves me, but she sees him. I get letters, and she gets his time. He is mine! Once his studies are finished, I will have him back! Dear Diary, today my prince left to begin his studies. He will be so far away and for so long. He has promised to write. He won't forget me, will he? His beloved princess.
It gets so lonely in here. I know you are listening.
He is coming back. Just one weekend. A short holiday. From her. I will convince him to stay. I cannot let my love leave again. Sounds a little melodramatic.
Because it is melodramatic.
Oh, yeah.
Old man, I forgot his name. There's one of the relics.
The garden looks beautiful tonight.
Oh, I wish I could keep him. Always. Locked up in chains in the cellar. But you can't chain a man. Can you?
Oh, we saw what happened in the basement. Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Can I pop out? Oh.
My prince enjoys his breakfast far too much. I'm jealous of that damn bacon. He loves it. No more bacon in this house!
She crazy.
Why are you there? I'm out here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
She's gonna get back. Hold up. I think we have to... Gotta try another one. Also, there's a picture of Hat Kid on the wall without a face. I do not know how to feel about that. Alright, let's try this balloon again. I'm fucking done. What's this? There's the key over by the toilet. Uh-oh. She forgot her towel. And we're free. She does not come up here. That was one of the things that sold me on the game, and I was actually very disappointed when it just kind of ends like this. Or we did get a relic. Leave. Hold on, camera relic. If we... should be on the ceiling. Do we need the dweller thing on? Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure I know the right button for that. There we go. Put the dweller mask on, and we do that. On the ceiling, there should be something.
Okay.
It's weird 'cause it's not showing up. Oh, there's that. It's basically similar to that, like, whatchamacallit? That sort of ghostly outline we saw down in the basement. Oh, shit.
Right. Oh,
There's a lot of cobwebs and stuff like that. Did I need that? I don't remember if I needed that or not. It should be on the ceiling. If I can't find it, I'm just gonna say what it is. But considering this is the end and we're safe in this room, I'm gonna try to find it for like a second or two here. Because it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Actually, it goes a little more in line. The reason why I say that is because of that, you know, outline on the ground there.
Wait. Look to the right. Is that it right there?
No.
Or no? Oh, sorry.
It's supposed to be on the ceiling.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. I can't find it. I don't know why. What it's supposed to be... It's supposed to be a drawing of the moon jumper's face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have one look with the free cam. I guess we can't find it. Whatever. So, remember how I said there's supposed to be three people and one of them was the moon jumper?
Mm-hmm.
Originally, the moon jumper was going to be the deceased prince rather than the snatcher, who's now the deceased prince.
Ah, I see.
And, there was, as we found that, like I said, there's 2 bodies in there, so I wouldn't find it too, you know, far-fetched if Queen Vanessa managed to kill 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
One being the Snatcher, the other being the Moon Jumper through that sort of thing. But unfortunately, Moon Man got cut.
Yep.
Alright. Let's get our soul back a little bit more. Yay! Act 5, Mail Delivery Service. Act 3, The Toilet of Doom. Get rid of this weird toilet.
Yep.
So fun fact, cut content. The toilet level was supposed to be more puzzle-based than it was supposed to be a boss fight. Which is now a boss fight. It's causing the sewer system to back up, and it's disgusting. We gotta destroy a toilet. Once again, a little random. But what can you do?
Maybe you can break the ice with them.
I love how he's calm. That guy's like, maybe you can break the ice while everybody's running away screaming at the fucking toilet fumes of death. Hell, we get over here and there's like guys in cages and shit.
Right.
This one, oh, there's a collectible. Let's get this. Wow.
Wow.
All 3 at once. I'm not gonna complain. All of that for a hat we got.
Yep.
Imagine not having sprint yarn yet and that was the first time you got it. You could finally do this beautiful, glorious movement. Now how do I defeat this boss? Oh. There we go. That's one thing I do like about the bosses. There's like more than one way to like damage them. So the fights don't take forever. Afraid of a cherry bombing. You know, the old saying goes, you throw the cherry bomb in the toilet, something bad's bound to happen. And we can clearly see that if you throw a cherry bomb in a toilet, something bad does happen. Oh, fuck. supercharge. I wish we could do that with a cherry bomb, but no, we can't do that. Really? A porta potty that tips itself over. That's no fun. I don't like how it explodes into like pink goo.
Yeah.
That is kind of gross. I don't want to know what things they were throwing down that toilet. Then again, they are all ghosts, so.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know, maybe that's ectoplasm. Or mood slime. That was in a sewer.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I believe we got like one more chapter in this, and then we can go to the boss, which is kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Now for the arguably the easiest mission. Mail delivery service. I feel like it's supposed to be a reference to Kiki's delivering service, but at the same time, I don't know anymore. It just feels out of place. It's weird.
Good morning! Are you ready to complete your contractual obligations? I'm not heartless. Ever so often, I sneak into mailboxes and steal letters. Then deliver them to my minions. That way, it's almost like someone cares about them. But our last mailman has gone. Poof. You'll have to do. I've got a gift for the occasion. Although it requires a special kind of hat to use. I hope you've got it.
Once again, this guy already controls the fucking forest. There's no conflict.
This badge is only a rental. I need it back before you leave. Remember to put it on your sprint hat, or it does absolutely nothing. All of the minions who are awaiting mail will have an icon above them. Once you're done, come back here and clock out. Get it?
So, you ever play Paperboy?
Please, disregard my twitchy behavior. My body has been to places that have left a permanent mark.
No.
Yeah, no. Goodbye. Fire! I love how time stops when you deliver mail.
Special delivery, asshole!
Oh my god. bounced off the tree. Got him.
Maybe you can.
Look at, you see how easy this mission is? It's like, you know, there's missions to cut, and then there's missions that feel like placeholders. This is a mission that feels like a placeholder.
Yeah. Like something to pad out the game with and shit.
Yeah. Like, I feel like in another timeline, this would have been cut and replaced by something else. Like, it's like any video game. It's not perfect, but, you know, it is what it is.
Here, there's money.
Let's see. Maybe I can... Oh, there's one. No, we're still not done with Subcon even when we finish the boss here. We got like you know, the time rifts and stuff like that, so we still got a bit to explore. Which is why I saved that one area with all the fire foxes still there. Like, we're oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh hey. All right, let's go meet him before we continue with anything.
So, we meet again. My arch nemesis. What? You don't remember me? How rude. It's me, boss of the mafia. Remember? You blew me up in our little indiscretion, and your young friend captured my remains in this jar?
You see? Mustache Girl lived up to her threat.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I like Mustache Girl. She's a villain that keeps her threats active. She will actively act on them.
I'm without a body. I should be furious, but it is okay. The past is the past, and I'll accept your carcass as an apology. You won't hand it over? Such nerve on such a small child. If I had hands, I would slap you. I'll just buy a new body then. There has to be some poor soul out there who would be willing to trade his corpse for money. I may not look like it right now, but I'm well traveled. I know the whereabouts of all the secrets on this planet. Buy my map badge, and I will show you where you can find relics that will make you rich.
You know, we have like a shit ton of pawns, so let's do it.
Oh, would you look at that?
Pull out my map whenever you need to find relics.
He sells other rare badges too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, we don't have the Cameroon anymore. I think that arrow is like pointing us towards the nearest relic in terms, which is in Subcon Forest here. It's kind of funny that one of the cutest rooms is one of like the darkest like areas. There's always a pawn in there. I don't know why. Oh, we forgot to read the journal. Day 11. I don't get it. He seems super creepy and menacing, but he wanted me to deliver mail. I have a really bad feeling about this, but he won't give up his timepieces unless I do his weird contracts. We did it. Your contract has expired. It's clearly obvious who we're going to be facing off against. Oh, yeah. plus I never got a chance to talk about like what the Snatcher looks like. The Snatcher clearly looks like a character from my favorite PlayStation 2 RPG.
Oh, okay.
Evil King Stan from Okage Shadow King. I don't know if he wasn't it. I don't know if Stan was an inspiration for the Snatcher, but whatever it may be.
Remember how the old contractor had his head popped off? That wasn't a coincidence. It popped off the moment he stopped being useful to me. And guess who else just became obsolete? That's right. You. Now that possessed outhouse isn't bothering me anymore, and all those contracts of yours are tidied away, I don't need you around. Besides, you didn't think I was gonna let you keep all these timepieces, did you? They fell in my forest, kid. They belong to me! Say goodbye to that little head of yours!
We don't have our hats. We can only move. The Snatcher.
Probably waiting for me to aren't. Sorry, kiddo. Blue doesn't suit me. I guess that makes me invincible, huh? That's too bad!
However, we can cheat. Because, ow. Okay. I like the music, stuff like that is good. But, alright. The fight, I got some minor complaints with. Specifically when he does his sort of sound wave attack and his like little, movement thing there, right? It moves in such a way that it's hard, that it's like, can be nearly impossible to dodge, and we got him.
Oh, shit.
Did you just color me blue with my own attack?
We have to cheat to win.
This can't count, right? Surely this doesn't count. That does it. Time to die!
Uh-oh. You cannot speed up. You have to, like, go at, like, a certain pace, and uh-oh. that. And oh shit. Got him. Now, that's also another hard attack to like get. You gotta like make those like face movements and stuff like that. Oh my god. Ah! Wait! Oh wait, no, we ain't done yet.
I feel so weak. Please, have mercy. Please, have a seat. All these timepieces landed in my forest. They are my property. So, let's make a deal, young lady. You get out of my forest, and we never see you again. How's that sound for a deal? Not a fan. Too bad. You don't make the calls here. Here, I'll even make it easier for you. Now, all that's left is for you to sign it.
Take all your junk.
Be nice.
You understand that's not how contracts work, right? I'm giving you a chance to scram, kid. There's no catches or clauses this time. What if I give you your soul back? Will that make you leave?
You got your soul back. You feel relieved, energized, and just the usual amount of empty.
Yes? No? Hello? Are you there? Why aren't you saying anything? You're quite the character, aren't you? Fine. I'll sweeten the deal for you. Here, take my last timepiece. If I continue to see you around my forest after this, I'll be very disappointed.
I'll be honest, I still can't believe I finished that very quickly without dying.
Yeah.
I used to suck at this boss, wow. Alright, it's nothing too bad though. I just realized the loading bars are on the side of the screen. That's weird. Alright. As you can see. Yep, we're still back. We're still allowed back in there. So. We can go back to Battle of the Birds.
Yep.
Let's do it. Oh, we're one off from getting the last area too. Much sad faces. see, does he have
Pull
anything
out
to
my map whenever you need to find relics.
I guess not. Okay. So, now we can do murder on the Owl Express.
Welcome back, lassie. I haven't written the script for my next movie yet, so we're not recording. I'll call for you when the script is ready.
Alright, let's go. Oh shit.
Why, hello there, fellow owl. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. As you can tell, I am also an express owl. I do much hooting. From one owl to another, we can share details, yes? What is your uncle's sister's maiden name?
Okay.
Ferdinand.
Oh, it is. I see. This is the kind of uncle's sister's maiden name I would expect from a fellow express owl.
Surprised this guy doesn't want to talk to me. Well, we might as well.
Hello, fellow express owl. Do you care about security? I care about security a whole lot. You should not be going around telling information to strangers. It could be a security risk. I can help your daily life become more secure. What is your favorite combination of letters and numbers?
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh.
GIP, funny color.
I see. Is also my favorite combination of letters and numbers.
Did you notice that there's suddenly a lot of crows on this train? They all gone on to the last stop. Speaking of, at which stop did you get on the train? What do you mean you fell from the sky?
Oh, game mechanics. Alright.
Did you know that having a pet helps improve self-confidence and relieve stress? Did you also know that pets can have pets? It is true. Unfortunately, us express owls are not allowed to have pets. It is a sacrifice we must make in the name of hooting. But if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
Fidelio.
Is certainly an interesting name for a pet, even for a pet's pet.
I don't feel comfortable giving out information like this.
Have you noticed all these crows around the place? They keep asking for personal details, and I never know what to answer.
That's because you're an obscure secondary character in a video game.
Oh, hello, fellow express owl. I am stuck on an advanced mathematical and scientific issue. Do you see this advanced formula on the blackboard? I cannot decipher it. Can you decipher the scientific formula for me? What does it say?
42.
I see. The solution is... It was obvious. Thank you, fellow Express Owl.
They sound like Xavier.
And thank you for agreeing to the terms and conditions on the backside of the blackboard.
What?
The terms and conditions of life.
I don't get it. How is this a scientific equation of any kind? It's just scrambled numbers and letters, like those you see on an online form.
Right.
I can't even read that.
It's so fucking tiny and there's so much like bunched up together and shit.
It also looks like the way that Hat Kid writes.
Right.
I wonder if they actually wrote stuff down for that.
It's really difficult to get settled down on this train with these crows crowding the place. They keep interviewing me about everything I do.
I feel bad for that owl. I don't know where he's trying to go, but he does not feel comfortable wherever he is going.
Fellow Express Owl, do you ever wonder what it would be like to be a superhero? The most important feature of a superhero is the name. Every superhero needs an intricate name to their fame. If you were a superhero, what would your name be? If entered on an online form with standardized account identification requirements.
What would my superhero name be in the standard online form? Talk. I don't know why I just spelled out my Gito, but okay. I'm thinking too hard about this. My superhero.
Exploding man. Explodo.
Explodo Fist.
Okay.
That name is great. I can already imagine it. The mighty savior of justice. I'll just write your answer down here real quick.
Explodo Fist. Bird.
Explodo Fist.
Bird. Anger. Empathy. Conductor. Fucking weirdos.
Us
Oh no.
Express Owls all have parts of our body we're ashamed of. This is why some owls choose to pluck their feathers. Which body part of yours are you the most ashamed of, fellow Express Owl?
All right. the body part I'm most ashamed of. Oh man. You know what? You know what? My chipped elbow.
Oh, okay.
Because it does not feel right. It never feels right anymore. Ever since I like chipped it a long time ago.
Oh, poor express owl. You shouldn't be ashamed of your but you'd better get your checked out by a doctor. I read online it could be a sign of bird flu.
Since when is chipping bones a symptom of bird flu?
You know what I mean?
Well, if you're slowly turning into a bird, maybe. Think, hey, look. Like you got like hollow bones at that point, you know? Oh, some people are lucky ones. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Small world.
Wait! Don't come in here! I lost my contact lens somewhere. Please, don't step on it. I can't move out of the way. I might step on it myself.
So then why aren't you looking for your contact ones? You know, there's got to be a better way to make contact lenses so that, you know, you don't lose them like that.
About to sneeze.
There probably is. And, you know, we probably just don't know it and shit, you know?
They just don't want to. It's much more fun to watch people struggle and break a contact lens than... Oh, this train is very advanced for a steam engine. Hey! Time to solve crime. Watch out for this tiny detective. Hello.
Is this the kid with the hat? I hope you like my present.
Snatcher?
Go to the back of the train. Your uncle's sister has come to visit you. You better show your fam some love, or I'll be talking to a corpse next time.
Alright. Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Murder! On my Owl Express?
Murder?
I can't believe someone would murder one of the Express Owls. And I can't believe even more that it's your uncle's sister. What do you have to see for yourself? Ooh, you're giving me the quiet treatment, eh? That's what a murderer would do.
Leave this case to us. We're Caw, the Crow Agent Watch. We've been monitoring everyone on this train since the last station. We'll be searching the entire train for evidence. No one is allowed to go outside of this wagon.
What? I can't even walk around in my own train? Oh, how dare ya!
Once the clock hits midnight, we'll get off at the station with the murderer in cuffs. Stay here while we investigate further.
There's actually some cut content related to this mission, but I'll talk about that when we finish it.
Oh, alrighty then.
1 owl hour left.
I hope no one goes into the VIP area and accidentally steps on my contact lens.
Oh, those picnics can't tell me what to do. I bet they committed the murder and are destroying all the evidence.
Well, time to go step on a contact lens.
Gotcha.
The conductor is now an available suspect. So, explore the train, find all the stuff. Not a bad mission. Just a time-consuming one a little bit. Those are actually very good. For the conductor. Not for us. Let's go to this door first. Something's locked. Yeah.
Alright, there's a key in there.
Yep. There's a key to the mausoleum. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the Haunted Mansion movie before.
Oh, I have.
There is a
Way
key.
back in the day.
There is a key in the mausoleum. What mausoleum? What key? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
So you think you can just sneak around the train like this?
Alright, come on out, Snatcher. I know this is you.
Just drop the detective act. You'll never catch the real murderer.
Yes, I will.
You can't point your finger at someone without clues. The clock is ticking. Will you be able to find enough clues to point your finger at the murderer?
Maybe. Died. We got this bag. Oh, yarn. Another useless collectible that I'm getting from my bag, because why not? Shiatsu. Good, so now we can get back up here easy. Whoa! Another city yarn. Once again, imagine like not having the yarn. Like, my question, how? I mean, not having the, you know, hat at this point. The crows are now available suspects. And that's how you cheat the system right there. So we gotta get a key and come back here. Well, we're almost to the VIP section. We can break that contact lens. Get our revenge on that owl for doing absolutely nothing. Hey, giant video game. Why video games in the VIP lounge?
Because.
Bro, I want to have fun too.
Gotcha.
It's our aunt. It's our aunt, uncle. It's her aunt, mother, uncle, depending on who it is. Also, we can break this. Once again, if you don't have the brewing hat by now, I don't understand how you wouldn't. Ooh, relic. Alright. There's the key over there. Can we grab it in time? Yes, we can. Cool. Well. Oh! Almost perfect. Almost perfect. I think it's what makes it sting. I think it's what makes it sting the most. That was such a close but no cigar moment. Oh. Alright. Whatever. It happens. Let's just try to make the best of what we got, though. Ha. Minutes left. Oh shit. This, I think, is a reference to Metal Gear Solid 2.
Right.
Just showing off Metal Gear Ray. Alright, so we got a decision. Go to the store first.
You don't give up, do you? It seems the only way I can get rid of you is to make you run out of time. So here's a fun time eater. Has gotten itself in an unusual situation. It's hanging onto a thin rope for dear life, just above a wood-cutting machine. What an odd coincidence. What are you going to do? Save it from becoming sawdust? Or figure out who the murderer is?
I can do both.
Thank you, kind human, for saving me. Woof, woof. I found his clue on the murderer. Hope it helps you. Woof, woof.
The Express Owls are now the available suspects. Maybe it was Contact Lens Guy.
Yeah, he does seem pretty sus.
Maybe he's the reason why he lost the count. Oh, I thought I could hop over them. Oh, they're talking about my elbow! Those motherfuckers!
I've never seen such a terrifying...
What motherfuckers? almost got this. Son of a bitch. Need a goddamn key for that too. Hey, rift token.
Gotcha.
The victim is now available. Maybe it was a suicide.
Maybe.
Look, I've seen that sort of thing play out in a case closed episode before.
Uh-huh.
Man slew himself by throwing himself on like a knife.
Yes, this is the life. Nothing beats a hot sauna. Did you hear some noise outside?
Wait a minute.
Alright.
I don't want
This
to walk
is making it more suspicious.
Yeah.
Why are these guys on high alert, eh? Also, when did Stonehenge have a mustache?
Since, you know, ever.
You dum-dum. You give me gum-gum. Alright. It was me.
I was the murderer the whole time.
What is this now? Were they spying on me? I had candy and cheese and a fucking burger in my head the whole time.
Wow.
My brain ain't that small. Also, we got vertebrae in our hair. Very, very strange.
So, who done it?
We don't know. We couldn't find any conclusive evidence. We have no idea who murdered this owl.
What? So you've done pickle to solve the case? Who's the murderer? Which one of you did it?
Protect and serve at all cost. We've got eyes everywhere and we saw nothing. What you looking at me for, picnic? I had to do it. The voices wouldn't stop. Nothing.
You can't blame it, Danielle. I mean,
Who done it? Fidelio is the silent type. He's a loudmouth. These guys had that secret sauna room.
yes.
And that guy looks suspicious, and so is the guy who was looking for his
Contact lens.
contact lens.
Yeah.
I blame... You're going to jail, Fidelio. Fuck you.
Missing Francis did it after all.
I mean Ferdinand. Fuck, Fidelio was the dog.
Right.
Alright, you got me, darling.
But why? Why murder one of the express owls?
As you might have noticed, darling, I'm not actually Mrs. It's me, DJ Grooves. I know you've been having trouble shooting a movie, darling, so I made up this scheme to help you create an interesting movie plot. The Express Owl was kind enough to put on the rubber knife and play dead to help me.
What's a what? Rubber knife?
Yeah, can I go now? I'm kinda sore from playing dead for so long. This rubber knife is also a bit uncomfortable.
Well, thanks for solving the murder, lassie. Not only did you reveal the murderer, you also revealed that the victim was never harmed. And you gave us intense footage for the movie. What? You think I'd let a murder happen on my Owl Express? Oh, think again. That was all just a setup for my newest Owl Express movie. Murder on the Owl Express. Oh, you think DJ Picnic will make a movie that's even remotely as good? Ha! I think not.
Originally, this was going to be the whole sort of chapter. Like, you were going to be on the train and all this other stuff. And there was a shapeshifter character that got cut.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Once again. I liked the movie idea. It did bring about some good music. But at the same time, I really wish I could see the full product with, like, this whole setup.
Here, take this thingamajig and get out of here.
Alright. Another timepiece under the belt. Starring conductor as the savvy train conductor, some girl as Detective Useless, crows as caw agents, owls as owls. Reviews are in. DJ Grooves may overpower the conductor, but hey, at least we got some good old-fashioned points. That's a lot of points, surprisingly, for that. So, I wonder what's going to happen now once we get back to the ship. I do believe we're going to get another intruder. Oh no, we already got... Oh cool, we got that unlocked. I'm surprised, no intruder alert yet. Ooh, new timer. Uh-oh, the plot thickens. Let's start with Train Rush. This is actually the harder of the two levels. This level is hell. Look at that.
Go on in. We're getting ready to shoot the biggest action movie in bird history.
Oh, good. I got my running hat on.
The movie is gonna be the bomb. And I mean bomb in the good way, Picnic.
calling me fuck deck for whatever
Load
reason.
more explosives than usual today?
We load more explosive in. What are we filming today? There's no stops on the schedule.
What are we filming today?
Welcome, young one. Please make a purchase at my humble stall.
Yes. There's not that many of those, unfortunately, but hey.
Yeah.
I'll take the map one for now. We're gonna be able to have 3.
I hope today's film doesn't run.
Alright, what's this thing?
Alright, lassie. Listen up. I have some bad news.
Oh no.
That lever you just pulled, it starts the train self-destruct sequence, and that ain't no joke. It'll blow up. I need a movie with some real intense action. So that's what we're gonna do. The train's gonna blow in a few minutes. But you can save us all, lassie. Get to the switch at the front of the train to turn it off. And you better make it in time, alright? I don't care about the owls or yourself, but you don't dare blow up me train for real. It's my baby. The cameras are gonna be rolling, lassie. You hurry now. Go over and out.
Oh shit!
2 minutes, 0 seconds until self-destruct.
Holy shit!
Oh no.
Run, kid! Oh shit! Ouch. Uh-oh.
2 minutes, 0 seconds until self-destruct. Oh no.
Fuck out of here. Oh, that's an exploding birthday cake. If I've ever seen one. Did he just put... Fuck it. This is more of like saws than a bomb. Was that a TNT balloon? Two TNT balloons. Unless they made that easier. What is with all the explosions? What is that fucking penguin think he is, Michael Bay?
I was just going to say.
Did the birthday cakes need to explode? Ow.
Oh, you made it! And in time! Oh, look at all this raw footage we got. Look at how you're running for dear life. Oh, what? We did it in the name of cinematography and to beat that no-good DJ Grooves. I bet he won't be able to make half the movie we just made. All right, here, take one of these thingamajigs you like. You deserve it.
Fuck yeah, we deserve it. Train Rush, directed by Conductor, starring Conductor as the savvy train conductor, some girl as reckless detonator, owls as owls. The reviews are in. Exactly 1,404 points for the conductor. Now he must do DJ Grooves' movie. This is gonna be interesting. I think we actually played this level when we were playing co-op, if you remember.
Is this the parade?
Yeah, it's the parade.
Yeah. I actually did pretty fucking terrible at that.
This level's like a no-joke level.
Yeah.
But this boss fight is great. The big parade! Oh boy. This level's kind of easy.
Hello, darling. Welcome to the largest studio set you'll ever see. We're about to start recording The Big Parade, the movie that'll take the breath away from audiences worldwide. You'll be the star, as always. For this movie, we'll need to use our special prop. It'll pop out at the very end. But wait, darling. Your current outfit really isn't fit for a parade. Can you go over there and get dressed?
Oh boy, a present. Oh hey! The leader that this town needs.
You look great, darling.
Kind of
Don't
ironic
worry,
that DJ
this
Grooves
movie
is using
really
owls in his
easy.
film.
Keep moving around and the band will follow you. Just don't bump into them. And keep an eye out for goodies. The audience loves a good parade and will throw treats your way if you get near them. The parade lasts a while, and nothing you can do to speed it up. We'll let you know once we've got enough footage. Don't lose spirit. Good luck, darling.
Get ready. Go!
Basically, just keep moving around and hope nothing bad happens. That's the MO of this parade.
Yep.
I honestly don't particularly care for this mission. I think it's kind of lackluster. Just jump around for like, you know,
It's time to turn the
Like
heat
that.
up in this movie. Darling, can you turn on the pyrotechnics?
I feel like we're dressed like a penguin, weirdly enough. Now the music is getting like back to cheery. Yes. Oh shit. They're clipping. Health is important right now.
This movie needs more action. Darling, turn on the cannons for the big fireworks show.
Oh boy. I feel as though the cannons are already firing. Oh yeah, that did clip into that thing, didn't it? That's like an issue. Technical issue, I should say.
Time to release the parade surprise. Grab it, darling.
There we go.
Oof.
Of course that happened.
Get ready.
Oh.
You have to start all over again?
Yes. Worst mission in the game.
the parade.
Oh no, thankfully not.
Oh, okay.
Everything wants you dead. The Big Parade, directed by DJ Grooves, starring DJ Grooves as the stylist mentor. Little girl as parade marshal. Moon Penguins is the Hung Republic. So it seems as though the conductor has won that fair and square.
Yep.
Alright. So, now that that's over, we have the final Battle of the Birds to commence. This is actually a very interesting undertaking, I should say. And with that, we discover another time rift. And the final battle has been opened to us. He's kind of smug. He's kind of smug about it. You sure you want him to win? Yeah. Chapter 2, Battle of the Birds, award ceremony.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. No, please. Keep going. Oh, Lassie, it's you. I did it. I won the annual Bear Movie Award once again. Oh, imagine that face DJ Grooves must be pulling now, eh? Here, take this tiny, insignificant movie prop to match your tiny, insignificant efforts in securing my victory. Yeah, I can probably sell it on eBird for dimes and nickels. What? You're expecting more or something? Forget it. Go, shush, get out of here. I never want to see your ugly mug again.
Yeah, say later, bye.
He was very smug about it. Also, because we got that, there's going to be something interesting happening in a second here. Once it loads.
Oh.
Still going. That's weird, but why is it still bouncing?
The annual Bird Movie Award was great. It was an inside job.
Oh my.
Lord knows about the power of the timepieces. He's been keeping one, and he's going to break it. The truth lies buried underneath Deadbird Studio. What goes on in Deadbird Studio when no one is around? Blow the cover on this thing, darling.
An anonymous person has told us a secret. What is this? Nobody's home. even Jontron bird.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very strange.
That's strange indeed, yes.
I like how we can get over there. Maybe we can access all the stuff now that there's no one here. Lupo was yelling at all those owls as if they were real, but they were all fake. Clearly something not right going on here. He even had a piece of brewing yarn up here for whatever reason. I wonder what he was going to be using that for.
Maybe for some strange
I hear boom booms. Something odd about this mess. Interesting, this camera's still set up to try to check for something. Maybe they suspected us to come back. A lot of these look like unpaid bills. Makes sense. You don't recall seeing many cinemas on this planet, and destroying trains probably gets pricey after a few takes. Ooh, what is this now? Also, the song is like great, by the way. Practically all the music in Dead Bird Studios is great. Ouch. Shit. We'll have our access to some of these rooms in a bit.
I kept these pages completely in the car. Oh, I don't know about it. No one told her, right? She's got plenty. She don't need this one.
He's in here somewhere. Let's see. Told you. Easily get ourselves in here.
Yep.
Go. Another locked door, but more yarn. More yarn we don't need. Ay, 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 ay. These shelves are full of movies that you've never heard of. The amount of bird puns in their titles is staggering. Which we never get to read any, sadly. Labor reads MacGuffins. Labor reads Chekhov's guns. The label reads John Bar engines. All you can see through the cracks is a magnet and a pebble through the hole. Ay, 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 ay.
Holy hell.
Conductor. Fendel switch game. Oh, hey, look, there's the Snatcher's face down there. Oh, handle with care, it says. What is that? Oh, it's nothing. It's like boiling lines. Lily reads red herrings. The box reeks.
I know who did it! It was that no good red herring!
The best part was he actually did it one time. And nobody believed Fred.
Alright, the fucking... What was it? The rock and roll biker or some shit like that?
I don't remember which episode. That was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've been rewatching it on Verve, believe it or not. It's actually on there. It's a good show, though.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't have all the fucking, like, old Cartoon Network shows. It doesn't have Ed, Edd and Eddy, but it's got K&D.
Oh, that's cool.
And Courage the Cowardly Dog. And the Looney Tunes show, so I'm, like, fucking set for, like, a long-ass time. Bro, I was ready for this thing, so... Live reads Chekhov's guns. Well, we read that one. Ooh, oh, there we go. Ow. Don't leap. There we go. Easy said than done. Ow.
Oh, I didn't know there was fall damage in this game.
Yeah, there is. Takes a lot to pull it off though, and that was just kind of like funny.
Yeah. Ooh,
sprint yarn. Oh, I thought that was a sandbag. Oh god. I almost died. Fuck.
God damn it.
They put that there for a reason. That's to trick you. And it's not fun. Oh shit!
Oh fuck.
I lived. Again. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Oh, fuck. Fucking H, bro. Whoa. Broski. Some
broski.
Brewskis. A reward for doing that is nothing. It's an idiosyncras fanfare that fills our brains with dopamine. Make us feel good about completing nothing. However, there is something up here that'll fill our brains with a little more dopamine. Ice yarn we don't need. I really wish you could use those to like trade them in for like other colors or something. Or styles, but unfortunately. Ow. That's how I feel.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to think. Oh. I'm blind. Oh. The menu got me. The menu killed me. The menu killed me. That wouldn't be the first time a pause or like an alternate menu fucked me up in a game. Okay, you know what's an obsolete button in a certain game?
What?
A pause button in a rhythm game.
Yeah.
Imagine pausing mid-song and trying to like...
I know, because you already know that fucking
You gotta recapture the, whatchamacallit. What's the word I'm looking for? Liberate's ticking clocks. You think of one being advanced and shiver. Cheated to get there. You cheated to get over there. Now we're starting to see the more inner workings of the studio. How these work. It's all done with cheap wire props.
Of course.
Trying to find the... Too much sauce on
But
the
has
pizza.
anyone noticed we all wear the same coat?
There's just a bunch of crawlers back here. Just got caught. And the penguin too.
Yes.
I thought he didn't
Something tells me that they were in cahoots.
There's something weird going on here.
Yes. Very weird indeed.
Leave this upcoming room. It's like a giant pain in the ass. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. What is this down here? Oh shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh crap. Ouch. I know there's like a secret in here. That's why I'm just like looking around. I don't want to miss it. Oh, here it is. It strikes you that it might be the gaudiest, most expensive thing you've ever seen. It doesn't look like there's any easy way to take it with you either. Shame. It's a golden hand dryer. A golden hand dryer. There's something up there. Must obtain it. Come on.
You got this. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on.
Never knew this was up here, actually.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Must get the dopamine in my brain flowing. Ow. Just got an itch. The dopamine is so strong, it's making me itchy. Alright. Let's go in here. No locks? Okay, fine. We'll go this way then. posters came out pretty great. Though it occurs you've never gave them permission to use your image in the marketing. Actually, you don't recall signing a contract or anything here, or even giving them any of your details. It's possible they aren't getting paid for these movies.
Oh, shit.
There's a deeper conspiracy here. Just as if they're in a video game.
Yes. And they're being controlled
by us.
That is freaky.
Yes.
However, ooh, relic, and it's a strawberry cake. Yummy. Nothing else in here. Let's get out. Only one place to go but down. The award ceremony.
Look who we've got here. I guess you found my little basement, eh? This last timepiece is all mine. If you want it, you're gonna have to take it from me cold, dead hands.
My favorite boss fight in the game. The conductor. Or DJ Grooves, you choose him to win. So, this fight plays out the same way for both of them, though I personally like the idea that the conductor was the one behind everything. Mainly because this fight is fucking badass with him. I don't know why. So fun fact, he actually uses DJ Grooves' hitbox. Unknown why, possible cut content, possible not, to make it easier to hit him, but who knows. Anyway. He has a lot of attacks you see here, there's a lot of ways to damage him. It's a really fun fight.
Time to bring out the big guns!
Oh, he's got a knife. Also, the music is really fucking kick-ass. Whoa!
Check this out!
I'll listen to this song, like, on its own on occasion.
This one ain't
Not
rubber!
good. This shit gets fucking crazy.
You've done it now!
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, shit. Oh, right, the cars! He's surprisingly harder than fucking, what's his face? The Snatcher. A lot more health, too. Once again, I think this is supposed to be chapter 3.
Check this out! I can't believe I let you picnics on me train, only to have ya!
Uh-oh.
have a little heart-to-heart. Have a seat, lassie.
Seems like a trick.
Ever since you arrived on this planet, these timepieces have been falling from the sky. Now, I can understand if you feel they belong to ye. I get it. But did you know I can rewind time? With one timepiece, I could reclaim the trophy that belongs to me. That's right, the Loss of Award 42. I got second place at the 42nd Annual Baird Awards. Me! Can you imagine? DJ Grooves managed to get the first place trophy. I need just one timepiece to fix this mistake. Can't you spare just one timepiece?
Deep down, he's a nice bird, maybe.
Yeah, but we can't really, you know, spare this fucking time piece.
Yeah, right, we need to get home, so.
Oh, you're a greedy young lass, aren't you? I just need a single one, and you won't share. Well, if you want this timepiece back so bad, come and get it!
Oh shit.
Remember this little bomb? This time, it's attached to you instead of me lovely train.
He's insane.
1 minute and 20 seconds till self-destruct.
So now, he's gonna do every attack in his power to try to stall. He'll run around as one of his attacks, and he'll throw... We actually do have to hit him. This is not like a time segment.
What's this?
40 seconds until self-destruct. We're doomed.
Hang in there! I'll find a way to defuse the bomb.
This song is so good.
Better hurry up!
My diffuser is ready! Come here!
It's a giant scissor. Fucking love this shit.
Can't believe I let you be the star of my movie!
He unleashes the parade owls with knives. Ow. This is honestly one of my favorite boss fights I've ever, like, fought. Oh, so good. Arguably the best boss in the game, too. Oh, that felt so satisfying to finish. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. I'm also feeling a little bit tired, so I might bring this to an end a little early, unfortunately. Yeah, long day at work. Plus it's a platformer game, so you know.
I know.
So much to do, so much to see. So
pull out my map
whenever you need to.
You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. So since we got a lot of these points now, let's open up the new area. So I'm actually quite surprised another intruder alert hasn't happened yet. Because it did take a while for whatchamacallit to happen, the intruder alert for what's his face. Before we go for the night, let's take a look at the newest diary entry that we got here. Day 17. What's with people on this planet double-crossing me? It's rude! That's the last time I get involved in show business for a long time. Oh, I fucking love this game so much. It's got its problems, but it's so fucking good. Alright. So I think now would be a good time. Stop. Can you believe, right? We only got 18 timepieces.
Yeah.
We only need 25 to beat the game. But the thing is though, the timepieces are so good to get. But so we got a lot more. We even got to unlock more of these too, which opens up more story and stuff like that, which has more collectibles. There's a lot of hidden stuff on board this ship. Trust me, like over here we got another one of these. Though I will explore the basement area before we head out. It's fucking damaged and leaking water everywhere. And we get a little biolab. Which is another one of these, and a time rift. So. No power. I would assume, oh yeah, at least in... Really? That's only 20?
Oh man.
Thought it'd be more than that. By the way, both the DLC chapters take place in here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's a few locales inside of our own ship that we can't. So literally, the basement is fucking broken. It's leaking water. This thing is on the fritz. The emergency button, perfectly designed for moments when you need a button to push that you can't find on one anywhere else. But yeah, like, look at this.
Oh,
Pipes
yeah,
leaking, water everywhere, it's snowing, it's fucking burning. How the hell did this happen? I don't know. We need 35 of these to enter this area, which I can only assume... Which I would only assume based off the ice, if that's the seal the deal. So, next time, we are going to continue playing and probably do stuff out of order and or in order, depending on what you consider order is in this game, because it's a platformer game, so you can do whatever whenever you feel like. So, probably might have a, because I know next week I got I have a bit of a shorter time at work, so we might be able to do the full time. If not, I'm sorry. It's mainly just because I'm like, bleh. But it's because I got like a full day of work I have like an early day of work tomorrow, so it makes it much easier. And something downloading on Steam? What? I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, as always, be yourselves. And remember, mega like a high, mega hidey ho. Mo make a chai, make a mo, make a hey. Pickle barrel kumquat chimichurri changa. That's the secret word of the day. Alright, guys, I'll catch you all later. Marek out. See you guys. Zig.
Oh, yeah, good night, everybody. Sorry.
See you guys.